Hi, this is Graham Jeacocke. Just for future reference, I might be in the news, you never know. Now, the title of the video says it all. Well, atheism gives people the authority, and that's a legal term, to kill people. Now, I know that may sound contradictory because the law states, thou shalt not kill. But you have to understand what the law is. Now, you atheists out there, pride yourself in what your government stands for. You fight for a good government because you recognise the strength of a good government. But any government that you choose will inevitably judge another country. Now, the problem with this, you see, we have around 200 countries, right, with 200 different laws. Some argue, some do not argue in points. But inevitably, there's a conflict because they all suffer from pride. They all want to be independent. They all want to break away from somebody else's rule because they think they have that right. I'm sure they do have that right. But this is the thing. Your blessed government gets involved and judges another government and people how they behave, right? They force themselves without any problem. Why? Because of this sense of justice. You see, this is a word that's not spoken in atheism. You see, there's an underlining sense of justice with judgment. And when there's no God, a person can get justice by themselves. Because let's face it, the law courts do not have any authority over justice. Because what do atheists say about paedophile priests? They say, we have to expose, we have to get justice. Now, it wouldn't look good for anyone if people started saying, oh, a person can't get justice because you're preventing that person from getting justice. But this causes another problem. How do you define personal justice? How do you know that it's a right and the person wanting personal justice is right? Well, the government don't seem to have a problem with that little issue. They go right to it and judge countries and people. Now, so, to recap, atheism allows me or any individual to go and kill. But this is in direct conflict with the law, as I've said. So, where does the authority of the law come in? Now, does the law have any authority whatsoever? Well, in theism, in the Jewish faith and the Christian offshoot of that, the movement, Christian movement, the law is respected. Now, we have 200 laws. Some countries want people to have the ability to kill others, and some don't. But this is my argument. How do you declare that your law has the greatest weight to be obeyed. Because you've just demonstrated that the Mosaic law does not need to be obeyed. Now, the Ten Commandments are the priority of every single Jew. The rest of the Mosaic law is pointless. If a Jew obeys the Ten Commandments, all the rest of the law is meaningless, because that's a punishment for when people do wrong. So, when atheists say that the law is a joke, they are actually testifying to any other country's law as a joke. You see, in life, it's all about might. Now, atheists do not want to face the truth. You see, because if they speak on the subject, they fear that people will take advantage of it. Now, this is rather bizarre, because you've just declared that, oh, we don't need God to be moral. Well, if you don't need God to be moral, why do countries have the rule of law? I mean, Steve Baughman, a lawyer, I mean, let's expose the hypocrisy of law and his belief system. This is a fairly enjoyable subject for me, because all you atheists are out there scurrying about because you have no control of people, and that's why you do not want to face the truth. As it says in Romans 13, 13's unlucky number, and it's certainly unlucky for the atheists out there, because it categorically states that Christ has the authority over all other dominions. You see, the problem that people have about justice and law, they say, oh, I can't stand that country because it's oppressive. Let's take China or North Korea, or any country really, because all countries are equal in oppression. I mean, this is the hypocrisy of pride for your country. I'll think of something else to say. Enjoy your day, night, whatever.